Hello everyone, welcome to part 12 of Octopode Wizard. I'm Ultraviolent 4. This character's come a very long way. We've done Vaults 4 and we'll next be going into Depths, after which we need to get a third rune. Before that, we've got a bit of an adventure to go on. Earlier in this game I said we'd found enough spellbooks to open a library. Well, wouldn't you know it, there's been quite a significant change to Trunk. So, you don't ever need to carry spellbooks around anymore. What happens is, when you find a spellbook, it will go into your library. Your library has no spells, thinking. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works, if the book disappears, if you just step on it and it happens, or if you have to pick it up or read it. So I guess we can find out. We'll do this together. Search for a book. There are 26 of them. Well, let's not pick all of them up. I know I want the book of... We should say the Book of the Earth, because that's going to have Iron Shot in it. So we'll test with that one. I can't tell if our character's traveling or not. Oh. You're feeling very hungry. Figures. See here, a Book of the Earth. Okay, so it's not just standing on it when we pick it up. Whoa. Okay, yep. When you pick up a book, you automatically begin reading. I'm going to guess that doesn't take a turn. It's probably just the turn that you pick the book up. And all those spells get put into your library. So you can see the Book of the Earth's now gone. I guess that means troves that previously would sometimes ask for artifact books will never do that anymore. Or maybe the devs didn't remember that, and that's going to be fun. So we have a look at our library. We can describe, hide or unhide. Okay, cool. So we can hide spells. So say we know we never ever want to do Bolt of Magma. This is a cool feature. Or Later's Liquefaction, because why would you? Or even Shadow. We're not going to do level 9 spells. Cool. So at all times, without losing any inventory slots, you can look at all the spells that you might want to learn. That's really, really cool. Alright, well, let's run around and pick up a bunch of books. We probably won't do all of them. I probably also won't sit here and... will I? Yeah, we'll hide them all in one go. We'll do it as a closer. Yeah, that's a good one. It's got Mana Viper in it, and Shadow Creatures. This is going to be really overwhelming. Book of Enchantments has our Deflector Missiles in it. Okay, good. I guess we'll just pick them all up. Now let's see. We kind of want... There's something with Crystal Spear, I think. Crystal Spear. Yep. And then the other main spell we want... Oh, we'll just pick all of these up. That's got Book of Power. And then, do we know Pass Wall? I don't think so. But it's in our library, okay. Alright, so let's hide some. This is hard. Oh hey, we know OpWz, or we could learn it. Aura of Abjuration's an interesting spell. I think we'll never do it based on our struggle for spell levels, but I'll leave it there. Vile Clutch I can leave. LRD I'll leave. Server to deflect missile, Shadow Creature, Statue Form, Invis. And that, okay, so this is kind of our list of spells that we might want to learn at some point. We've got 5 spell levels left. Let's see. Iron Shot's already at almost 8%, but I mean, it's probably not that useful without Spellforged. Maybe it is. Because Orb of Destruction gives you the pure conjuration spell for when enemies are at range, but when they're close it doesn't work so well, which is where Iron Shot shines. We need more amnesia, please. But I think next what would be good would be Iron Shot and Spellforged. Or even... Wait, we didn't get Crystal Spear. Apparently you can search in here. Oh, it's there. I accidentally hit it. Okay, odd. Alright, so that... Okay, so if you're gonna search for spells, you can't search just in this... In the game item menu, you actually have to go into the spell library. And apparently you can search for types of spells. So if we did Earth, yeah, we could see all the Earth type spells and so on. So that's pretty cool. This is a really nice change, by the way. Not having to carry books around, not having to stash your books somewhere to see what spells you have. And I know I've had games where I've, for instance, thought, what hexes spells have I found? And it's been pretty much impossible to do that, but now we can. 2018, what a time to be alive. Alright, let's get on with it. I think we're almost certainly going to learn some Earth, so I'm going to turn Earth on. I can't, we don't have any Earth spells. Actually, let's learn Pass Wall, scrap that. It's such a good utility spell. I really like Pass Wall. Okay, so that allows us to turn some Earth training on. Maybe we'll do 5 levels? And we could do a bit more summonings too. Oh, it's going to be so long before we can do Spellforge, so maybe never mind. That is if we do it at all. Okay, so never mind, we'll just do some Earth, because we're definitely going to need some of that. And then let's go to Depths. We've got really good resistances for Depths, because we have the Hat of the Alchemist, which is taking away some of our very precious AC, but I think that's worth it. And let's go... Do we want a stealth ring? No, we can just have 4 MR, that's fine. To Depths. Let's see. Kind of forgotten all my macros. Okay, that's airstrike, that's fine. Okay, and then I've got a fireball one, and then we've got Fortify. Okay, good. Legendary summoning, nice. We just want to pick that up. Can we stab the wizard? Kind of, not really. We don't have a dagger, so it doesn't quite work. Okay, Flayed Ghosts are flying, so they take extra airstrike damage. Good. Double Eden. Let's get a bit of value by hitting them both. And now our Earth's already up to 1. It will go pretty quickly. Something is hitting us. An Unseen Horror. Okay, never mind. It was a Shapeshifter Unseen Horror. Yeah, I have absolutely no problem with just spamming Orb of Destruction. We've got a Staff of Energy, so we're not going to have any issues with... that's not the right one. We're not going to have any issues with becoming hungry in the middle of fights. Would you walk through a Conjure Flame? I'm going to say you would, yeah. Okay. Our issue here is we're about to run out of mana, so let's get some summoning allies. We'll go Ornate, that's not very strong. And again, that's a bit better. Let's get in the open. Okay, that's better. And what are we gonna do? Just sort of sit back here and do some poison vapors. Okay, nice. It's been petrified. Oh, okay, we lost half our HP there, but in one go. But we picked up a scroll of blinking, so that's fine. I guess that's the... I was saying how for close range, for destruction, we want Iron Shot, but we've also got legendary decks of destruction, so that's another way to try to do it, I guess. And we've got 3 legendary summoning decks. Seeing that we're approaching the end of the game, we could probably go a bit summoning deck crazy. Hellbeasts have no resistances. Huh. I did not know they had absolutely none. Could we even hurt this guy? Yes. Where can I place this? Oh my god, I missed! Game is hard. That's magic to 2. We're running out of mana. That's okay. Or is it? Not really. We'll just Ornate Destruction him. Oh, okay. We got an explosion that hit us. I guess that's a reminder that summoning decks at close range can backfire. Lucky we weren't right on the verge of dying. Although if we were about to die, I wouldn't have used it, but yeah. Okay, so I guess we should go Iron Shot. Hey, Amnesia Scroll. Okay, what do we get rid of now? I think probably Conjure Flame is going to be the play. We'll read it off the ground. We want the highest level spell that we haven't really been using. Okay, Silence, although it isn't used very often, when we do want it, it will be very valuable. Conjure Flame's level 3. That's probably the highest that we don't really want. Yeah. Where are you? I lost you in the list. Conjure Flame. And while it's only level 1, we also really want to get rid of Magic Dart because so when we finally get to Spellforge Servitor, it has a list of spells that it can cast depending on whether or not you know them, and Magic Dart's one of them. You do not want your level 7 summon spell to be firing Magic Darts. It's a complete waste. Where's Iron Shot on our list? It's up there. It's level 6. Let's learn the Iron Shot. Goes to C. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so then next spell I think we just go Spellforged. And then after that, probably we go Deflect Missiles. I doubt we're going to do Crystal Spear. Because it's a level 8 spell, so not only will we struggle with the spell levels, but it's much harder for us to cast. If we wanted purely to make a super overpowered Spellforge Servitor, we could learn it, and then our Spellforge would cast spells even if they were too dangerous for us to use. But yeah, we don't really have the spell level luxury, so I think we just go Iron Shot and then that should do the trick. he did not see us. Let's just blow him up. Okay, good. See, invis ring needs to go on. I guess in place of a protection from magic. I think with 3 pips, yeah, it's a 0% chance to hex us, so don't need to be worried. Something very satisfying about exploiting enemies. Okay, never mind. I wanted to go to stab play. Let's see if we can get all of them. Yes. Did it. Good. We can't reach somewhere. Where can't we reach? A couple of tiles behind here. We can dig in and have a look. Yeah, 66 charges on our digging wand. Okay, there's nothing there. Yeah, done exploring, good. The other option would have been to pass wall in, and I was thinking about it, but if there was some little room at the back there that had dangerous monsters in, I don't know, I guess pass wall, maybe it would be safer than digging, because you could pass wall out again. I don't know. Oh, it was C invis, okay, yeah, we don't need more C invis ring. That's a juggernaut. That's extremely scary to us with only 2 AC. Shields are very good against them because they attack once with a really huge attack every few turns. But if we don't block it with only 2 AC, it's really, really going to hurt. We can orb destruction it from range, but in this area around all these walls that are hanging out to potentially get hit by the orb, I don't like it. Okay, well, that one. I was going to demonstrate how it can happen, but it didn't. Okay, good. He died to the reflection. Dummy. Ornate destruction. Okay, we'll drop the ornate destruction that we drew one from. Yeah, we'll swap it for a brand new one. It's like someone gets a new car for 6 months and then trades it in for another new one because it's used. So Spriggan Berserker, it's got a plain war axe, so it's not as scary as it would be if it had, say, an anti-magic axe, but that's still quite scary because these guys are super fast. When they go berserk, they hit quite hard, and we have no AC. So I'm going to ornate summon. When we got some friends with us, we can then step behind the friends and cast some spells while we're not actually being hit. Okay, that did it. Alright, thank you. Okay, well, we got insta-paralyzed. You gotta be so careful of floating eyes. They have smite targeting and they completely ignore your magic resistance. So if that came at the same time as a juggernaut and you got paralyzed next to a juggernaut, especially with 2 AC, we'd have 0 shield and probably 1 or 2 evasion. We'd just die. That's got to be a deep elf elementalist coming. We'll just go back upstairs. Yeah, there is. We have protection from cold this time. I remember the last elementalist who kept doing the freezing cloud. Okay. Haven't seen the juggernaut again, thankfully. Earth magic to 3. Iron shot's at 3%. It's basically castable now. Ow. It's basically what just happened there is what can happen when you have no AC and you're relying on evasion and shield to block things. When things do actually hit you, they really hurt. They really hurt. We're getting kind of pincered here. 0% chance of paralyze on the Vampire Knight. That's okay. Oh yeah, we learnt in shows that zombies and skeletons don't ever fly. So I'll stop airstriking it. Where's this juggernaut? Dear. The LRD cannot be dodged, cannot be blocked. It hurts. I should do a test whether you can memorize spells from on the ground, because if not, this library thing is a slight nerf to turn count speedrunning, because before you didn't have to pick a book up, you could just learn the spell off the ground. But if you have to pick it up to get it in your library to memorize first, man, think about that. Over the course of a 15 rune game, you might lose something like 20 turns. Also, the ability to stop adding spells to show would be good. Because say, we had our list there already of spells that we wanted to find, but now every new book that we pick up, we're going to have to then hide the spells if they're not ones we want. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's going to make me go crazy pretty quickly. The Juggernaut's just gone. Alright, we're running out of mana. They're both ugly things. We have lots of decks of summoning now, so we just make friends. We'll try and get them all in a line. Okay. We gotta be careful here. If these guys all join up, as they're doing, then we need to leave. Orb destruction not enough. Yeah, got there. Ball to fire to finish it off. I wonder if we might still get to a large shield. I'm gonna say no, but every time I see more enchant armor scrolls, it makes me want to do it. Oh yeah, so I learned, was it earlier this series, that Iron Trolls are actually slow, and that blew my mind. I never realized. I thought they were normal speed. But yeah, they move slowly. Iron Trolls. Alright, we got Conjurations to 14, which was our target, which is fine, because all our Conjuration spells are fine, except for Spellforge Servitor, which we'd probably train by doing summoning. Our problem there is that we need another 6 spell levels. I don't know that that's happening. So I think we just hold off on summoning. In fact, maybe we start training shields? Do we? No, I think we focus fighting. Let's get some more HP. We've got 170. It's really not much. Which is kind of what happens when you're an Octopode. You got minus 10% HP. It's going to make us more survivable. Hey, rings. Let's see. A couple of artifact rings. One has a vocable blink. One is another... Oh, 2 more rings of stealth. There are actually 8 rings of stealth in this game. We could do the 8 ring stealth octopode. There's a +5 ring of slaying, which might be good if we were a melee fighter, but we're not really. There's a minus tele ring. I'm going to put that on our shopping list because if we get a Zot 5 that has double teleport traps, we might want it. And evocable blink. Is that the only form of it that we've got? No, we have a... The +10 ring we have on has evocable blink. Okay. So we won't need this one. Okay, yep, that's fine. So we're not buying anything in this shop just now. Yeah, we don't need more MR, so the other stuff is not important. Yeah. Evocable blink's good to have in the event that you get silenced by something. And I mean, we've got the silence spell, so we might want to silence an enemy and then we might want to blink away from it. Or we might be silenced against our will, can happen. Zot traps can silence you, panlords can silence you, silent specters can silence you, the government can silence you sometimes. Okay, legendary escape. Let's stack it. Can we stack it while it's on the ground? No, so we need to pick it up. Okay. The one that's only got 2 left on it has velocity and shaft, so they're not too exciting. Let's drop that one. And then let's see what's in here. The dream would be to get more elixirs. Never lucky. Although we got Tomb, that's very good. Tomb's really good because it does walls around you. Temporary walls of solid rock. Yeah. It's legendary escape. We've got plenty of invocations and we've got high piety, so we should basically be able to just get a full wall around us. It's a really good card to have. So that's going to stay first. I guess we do the shaft second. It's another escape. And then I don't really like the cloud. It does clouds around you, but rings of clouds, so like poison rings and stuff. But monsters often will just walk through it. So it's not amazing if you're dying. But we'll keep it in 4th. Cool. That's a really nice pickup. That's a Pearl Dragon. They have the very rare Pearl Dragon scales, which we just got. As an Octopode, we can't wear it. These give you the same amount of protection, or maybe not exactly the same, but similar to a plate armor, but it's much lighter. They're really good armor for any sort of hybrid character. Oh, look at all these heal wounds potions. Nice. We can't pick it up. We don't have room for heal wounds. Well, we need heal wounds. Let's drop. I never remember to use the Wand of Clouds, but that's more on me than it is on the Wand of Clouds. Do we drop Berserk Rage? Maybe. Could be useful. Maybe we'll drop... What else is in the ornate deck of escape? Coming up next is Velocity, Shaft, and Shaft. Well, we've got those cards stacked and ready in a legendary one, which would be the better to use if we really need to shaft something. Okay, on to Depth 3. Good. Suddenly Spring and Air Mage. These guys deflect missiles, so don't try to hit them. with a... Oh, so he looks like he's got an artifact amulet on. But don't try to hit them with a bolt of fire or other projectile. Use something like fireball, which can't miss. And let's go back up to get our mana back, because this looks like we're next to a vault. We've got crystal walls and scary monsters are coming. Hey, yeah, we never fought that juggernaut. Where was it? Depths 1. Let's see if it's running around somewhere. Shift X, Control F forgets the floor. Maybe it was a shapeshifter. Maybe it got shafted. But I'd like to know for sure that it's not here, because if we meet it on our orb run, I could do a very significant chunk of our HP in a single go. But no. So I don't know. Maybe it got shafted. Here's a caustic shrike. We have resist corrosion, which is good. Let's see if we can just blow it up. Answer no. It's resistant to fire, but not resistant to iron shot, because nothing is. It's very nearly dead. If this were on top of us and still had full HP, what I'd want to do probably is blink away, or even Passage of Galubria back, and then make a summoning, pull from a summoning deck. But we should just be able to blow him up with iron shot. Nope. Go again. Nope. Nope. Okay, there we go, finally. Third time lucky. Alright, and let's go up. Caustic Shrikes. They are scary. And let's hope there isn't a whole pack of those. Here's a Titan. We have our Elec, which is good. We're not flying, so he's not going to get bonus airstrike damage. So we're just going to shoot Orbs of Destruction. And don't fire another one if there's already an orb adjacent to you, because they're going to hit each other and just explode. Okay, got him. We're going to go up again. The Spriggan Berserk is coming. No, not that one. This one? Have we only found 2 stairs? No, there's one up there. Yeah, good. We can sit back here while our Frost Giant Skeleton attempts to kill this stuff. Not really happening. He's got to be nearly dead. We'll take him up. We've got Constriction, so yeah, we can get him. He's got another Ring of Fire. I don't think we need it. We can get 2 RF at the moment. We can very easily get 3 RF if we put on our second ring of RF and take this RF minus ring off, the Ring of Beowulf. Yeah, so we don't need to carry those around. Stone Giant's just sitting out of range, it's too clever. Good, but we're out of mana, so we go up. I've been pretty good this episode in terms of remembering... Oh, right, I should have the Staff of Energy on. See, as soon as I take it off, we start starving mid-fight, which is the main thing I'm trying to avoid here. We just lost so much HP from that. I guess that was the large rock. Is that what hit us? I don't even see what hit us. Anyway, whatever it was, I'm assuming it was a large rock. It really hurt. This guy's dodging all our orb of destructions by blinking. Okay, even with our luck, can still really hurt. So can the double-headed ogre, to be fair. Oh yeah, did we ever find out what amulet? No, we didn't. We've been carrying around. Slay +5, evocable rage, dex +4, but random slowness, so that's no good. The amulet of the queen. If we did have a melee octopode, we could have quite a lot of slaying bonus. What are we trying to pick up here? I'm not sure. I think we're trying to pick up the stuff of cold, but we'll ignore it. This is a scroll of amnesia. Excellent. Okay, magic dart is the next to go. I think. Yeah, magic dart. I was gonna say, if we forget airstrike, which I don't know if that's a good idea anyway, it could give us the extra spells we need, or very close, to get to Spellforge Servitor. But then our servitor would have magic darts, so what's the point? Would be an inferior servitor. Spark wasps are vulnerable to poison, so you can kill them pretty quickly with that. Hell Knight is hasted. I'd rather just go back upstairs and heal up, so we're going to use a passage. And we'll go to a different stair. I keep nearly going to pan, it's scaring me. Oh, we miscast that. Interesting. And the steam clouds are really hurting us. A fine long sword of anti-magic. No, let's not test that. We don't want anti-magic, it's going to lower our max mana points. We want the opposite of that. Did that actually work? No, it hit the wall. I was thinking, there's no way in that room that we were ever going to thread. This guy's hasted. That's not fair. But we're never going to thread an orb of destruction through all those different pillars in there. I can't tell you exactly how it works, but you just kind of know. Okay, we want to get our mana back and heal up before we fight the Quicksilver Dragon. Okay. Polished Arbalist. Why are we trying to... Oh no, we're trying to pick up flesh. Okay. We need to drop something again. Wand of Scattershot. And I don't want those ever. Ruby Amulet. Let's just ID it because we have 18. And let's see. Oh no, I need to turn auto pickup first. Oh dear, okay. Because by stepping on it with auto pickup on, we're immediately picking it up and it's going to our library. Oh no, now we have to go back. Yeah, this is going to make me go nuts, hiding all these things all the time. Portal projectile is interesting, but we're never going to do it. Oh no, what did I accidentally hit the wrong thing? Now there's some spell in here that shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, this is going to make me go crazy. It was LRD. Not Force Knights. No! Okay, maybe with practice I'll get better, but I foresee this new spell thing making me go nuts. If you can't stop books from getting added. I guess you could just turn books off auto pickup. That would probably be the way to do it. And then if it's a book that has nothing you want to go to your library, you just don't pick it up. Maybe we'll try that, yeah. Let's turn books off auto pickup. And then we'll test, first of all, if we can memorize them. And then also that allows us not to pick it up. We'll just ID that because I'm lazy. Stuff with summoning, that's not so useful. Most summon spells don't really care about your spell power anyway. And then it doesn't give you resistances. Seeing as we're out of mana, let's just make some summons. It's us. Well, we have more mana. Go us. Summon butterflies. Do the iron shot. Okay. It looks like we, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got a bunch of monsters coming in. Let's go summoning. Going ornate. And again, because I really don't want the berserk Spriggan on top of us. Man, our dudes are just getting wrecked here. I'm using the Death Yak to block. It's much less scary than the Berserk Spriggan is. There we go. Let's go more summoning. I was just waiting for him to time out from the poison, which he eventually did. And for you, we can kill you. Yeah. Iron Dragon. They're slow too. A lot of the iron enemies are, it turns out. Who knew? Spriggan Berserker with a Demon Blade. We got a deck of Ornate Destruction. Yeah, we don't need that. Maybe one day we'll live to see a world where instead of a, well, not instead of, but in addition to a spell library, you could have a card deck or like a card binder or something, like a folder where you could just put all your decks, so you don't have to do this very fun inventory game. So I think that's one of the main reasons that I don't play Nem a whole lot, just because dealing with the inventory management is kind of a bit clunky. Alright, so here we're going to do a pass wall. If you don't know how that works, it allows you to merge with and then through rock walls. It's got to be rock, it doesn't work with stone or metal or crystal, any of those. The amount of time you have to wait is the wall you're moving through plus 1. So this is one tile of wall. We have to wait 2 turns and then we'll move through it. So we pick a direction, we'll go diagonally up and left. And then we'll go through. That's a lot of Spriggans. I hope that's not Enchantress. But that's... that was a good use of it. I don't know. As I'm using it more and more, I'm getting better and better at just seeing situations where it would be good. It's like the thing about when you have a hammer and all you see are nails. Because I keep using pass wall, it's like everything I see is now a rock wall. I don't know, that doesn't even make sense. Well, I'm trying my best. That's depths 3. Let's go on to depths 4. We'll regen first. We've already seen a trove, don't we? Those black walls normally mean a treasure trove, but I swear we've seen one. Yeah, it's just a vault. That is way too much stuff. Wow. If we could pull, we've got 3 legendary decks of summoning. If we could pull some sick, I don't know, Panlord summon here that could just kill everything, that would be amazing. So I feel like we may as well try. Let's go this one. Okay, that's a lot of vampire mosquitoes. That's not what I had in mind though. That time we got a Executioner's Axe. I like how it's got R-elect as a property, even though it's immune to elect, just being an executioner's axe. I don't know. I don't think this is enough stuff. Yeah, this isn't gonna do it. In fact, I'm gonna pass it just over to the wall over there, and then we're gonna pass wall through. Okay, good. Oh, that's way too much stuff. Oh, they're digging through. No. We're also dying to LRD. Oh, it hurts. Oh yeah, right. I never think of that, but you can bounce all bolt spells off crystal walls, so we just double zapped that guy with a bolt of fire. That's crazy. I should try to do that on purpose. That's so good. Where are these slime creatures coming from? Oh wait, is it the Rakshasa? Is that what it is? Is the Rakshasa just copying them? I'm getting played? Maybe. This is kind of scaring me. It's alright. I'm gonna go to this step, the one we don't know. Berserker again. Alright, that's better. We can get him from full screen. I backed up while he hadn't seen us with our 10 points of stealth, and then yelled to attract him to us again. Oh, we missed. What is this guy doing? He's so evasive. We missed with the Orb of Destruction. Not that that's an evasion thing. You can't ever evade Orb of Destruction. But then we missed several bolts of fire and we're getting overrun. That's no good. Let's go Iron Shots, seeing as it's right on top of us. We'll do the stair. Hitting the wall. Can we use an Iron Shot on an Iron Dragon? I don't know why that's funny. But it is. Hitting the wall. Okay, I'm really glad that the Rakshasa didn't start making multiples of the Titan. Titans can do 50 damage airstrikes. And that's smite targeted. It's even more if you're flying, so don't fly. But the point I'm making is, even if you have R-elect, don't underestimate Titans. If they airstrike you 2 or 3 turns in a row, or in quick succession, doesn't matter who you are, you're going to be hurting. I think we just go more int. We're still hanging out for Spellforge Servitor. Okay, is this kind of... Oh no, it is doing it in level. I was trying to figure out how our library was ordering our spells, but it is just going in spell level. And then failure within spell level, I think. Or it might just be going failure. That's odd. Yeah, it is. It's just going failure % chance. Because Spellforge Servitor is above these level 6 ones. Okay. I've never thought about how the memorization list is normally ordered. Maybe it's probably always like that. And I've just never realized all this time. In all of that though, I don't remember what was happening. There was a Titan, yeah, and then what? I think I was thinking to myself, should we start training a shield again? No. We got 5 spell levels. Yeah, right. We picked int, that's I remember, to try to help us get these spells castable. Yeah. It will help us if we go to the large shield too, which I'm still flirting with. Okay, Servitor we're not that far away from. We only need 2 more spell levels. So how about we turn summonings back on, and we'll set a target for maybe 6 levels, perhaps? We don't have any more amnesia? No. Okay. We need mana back. Where are these monsters coming from? I know where they're coming from. They're coming from here. I hope this room, we've seen some loot. There's a heal wounds potion and a scroll blinking. But with how many monsters were there, I hope there's some crazy amounts of loot. This Iron Dragon is just killing us. We'll orb destruction him. He's slow, so we can walk away. Don't go into hell. Oh, it hit the wall. I was wondering, how did that orb destruction do literally no damage? It literally didn't hit him. Now I understand. A glowing buckler, no thank you. Alright, what do we got? Some gold, a ring that we don't know. Oh, hey, we've got -2 dex, great. We've got another ring of evasion. +5 evasion, we want that. We've got 3 points of MR. Without it, that's probably enough. Is it? The other thing that we could do is we could ditch the Ring of Magical Power. We've got 60 magic points. I mean, we'd have 51 magic points otherwise, which is quite a lot. Yeah. I quite like having 4 pips of MR. It just means that we're not going to get paralyzed, which is, if we got really unlucky against something like an Ancient Lich and we got paralyzed, we'd get so punished because characters with no AC just get destroyed by paralysis. So I think we can live with 51 magic points, and we'll instead have 2 protection from magic rings on. .37 evasion's pretty high with 22 shield. I briefly glimpsed a Juggernaut. He briefly glimpsed us too. We're gonna passage back towards the stairs. Never mind, that just got rid of the Frost Giant. Okay, while he's away from us, let's get some summonings. And again. Okay. Juggernauts get really destroyed by summons. They hit really hard, but they hit really slowly. It says their attacks extremely slowly. So when they're surrounded by a bunch of summons, they can hit one every few turns. But in between, all the summons are just hitting them. Okay, good, got that. And then can we get a Juggernaut skeleton? We can. That will do a lot of damage. And probably just kill this Spriggan for us. No, can't. Never mind. We want to use Fireball against high evasion enemies like Spriggans. I mean, I think I've said that for all the different types, but it is true for all of them. Those guys don't deflect missiles, but even just their evasion's high. Somehow we hit with that bolt of fire. I didn't mean to cast it, but it still landed. Good. Ornate summoning, good. Can replace the one that one of them ran out, and then we've got another one that we've drawn 5 from. Just in the ornate category. I've been using those just for sort of difficult fights, and saving the legendary for any. I don't know why I even tried to fireball a fire giant, a fire dragon. That's a total waste of time. But we're gonna save the legendary summoning for either a really dangerous situation, like say a pack of caustic shrikes, or safe as Op5 type enemies like orbs of fire and that sort of thing. We don't have enough mana here to fight multiple Spriggan Berserkers, so we're going to pull from summoning. And again, this is okay. While they're distracted, we can do some, no. It's probably still too many dudes. We'll try one more summoning. Was not good enough. We got us, but there are too many dudes here. I'm going to read a scroll of teleportation. We've done a lot of the level. Chances are we're probably going to land somewhere we've already cleared. Okay. Our copy is shooting orbs of destruction. It's like a sneak preview at what our Spellforge server is going to be like. I know that some very experienced players will tell you not to do a Spellforge servitor with orb of destruction, but I like it. If nothing else, it's exciting, as it's shooting orbs of destruction at you. Oh hey, we got amnesia again. Nice. Okay. Alright, the decisions here. We could forget airstrike. I kind of like that on a Spellforge servitor though, believe it or not. It's a spell that it will use, and the reason that it's good is because you give your Spellforged a smite targeted spell. So even if it's behind you and it couldn't otherwise hit enemies, it can still do damage. Maybe we could get rid of poisonous vapors by now. I guess it's 2 spell levels. Wait, how many slots do we have? 5. So this would let us get. Yeah, okay. I'll leave airstrike for the servitor, and we'll amnesia the poisonous vapors. It's still good now, and it will remain good for all of the game really, but I think Spellforge would be better, and these other spells that we potentially could learn: Summon Mana Viper, Deflect Missiles, even Statue Form maybe. No, there's no way. We're never gonna have enough spell levels for all of this stuff. But we're gonna learn Spellforged. Yep, we run our spell levels again. Not that one. Okay. There is a list you can look at, or we could just summon our Spellforged and see what it's got. So it's got Iron Shot, Orb of Destruction, Bolt of Fire, Fireball, and Airstrike. Pretty powerful. You can make Spellforged that, for instance, only have Crystal Spear, and that's probably the most nutty one you could have. Or say just Iron Shot is similar but not quite as good. But this isn't bad. It's got pretty powerful spells here. And then, let's see. So, yeah, our Spellforge just wins. So now when we're sitting behind our summons, we need to use Airstrike. We can't use Poisonous Vapors anymore. I'll need to remember that one. Alright, so on to Depths 5. We're going to stop that one here. This episode went kind of long, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. If you join me in the next one, we'll finish off Depths and then we'll go get a third room. Bye.